All right, welcome to Coffee with Markus. This is episode 208, and today we're going to take a look at what's happening in the markets, but this will be super quick. It only takes us 2 minutes or so. And then I want to give you an account update. What is happening to my account that I have been trading since the beginning of the year? Have I achieved my goals in November? How did I do? What is happening with this crazy market volatility? So we'll talk about that. Then I want to give away 30 times $100. And yes, so this will be super fun. And then since we are live here, ask me anything and I will answer your questions. All right, as you can see, we have a full show. So let's get started. This show is about real money and real trades. I'll show you the trading strategies that I personally trade, the tools that I use to trade my own accounts, and we will talk about the right mindset of a trader. Now, talking about mindset, I'm going to show you how to create SRC Profits. And SRC stands for systematic, repeatable, and consistent, because that is the key to long-term success in the markets. So, if you are sick of all the hype and empty promises, and you want to learn trading strategies that actually work, then click on like right now and let's get started. All right, let's get started. And our first topic is what's happening in the markets here. And if you look at the markets right now, we are looking at the S&P, and the S&P is slightly down 0.5%. And yes, as you know, all this craziness with the virus going on the day after Thanksgiving, markets plummeted. And then as there was uncertainty, markets went further down, then bounced back, and right now there's some uncertainty, especially ahead of the key inflation report tomorrow. And what we see today is a rotation again. The Dow Jones actually for the day up 0.08%, so basically kind of flat, but compare this to the Nasdaq that is down 1.5% right now. So yes, there is uncertainty. However, as you can see, the VIX, the fear gauge in the market, was spiking here absolutely as we had this new variant coming onto the scene, and everybody thought, what the heck is going on there? And right now the volatility, the fear is subsiding here a little bit, and this is what we see in the markets where we are marching higher. As you can see, the S&P 500 just a few points away from making new all-time highs, definitely less than 1%. So will this happen tomorrow, or tomorrow after the inflation data is being released? Will we actually plummet? We shall see. This is why we always say trade what you see and not what you think, right? Okay. So this is what's happening. 3 things that the markets are focusing on right now. It was jobs data, because last week we had a really bad jobs report for November, but this morning we had better than expected unemployment claims, the best unemployment claims since 1969. So my gosh, I am 52. So that's 52 years. Anyhow, number 2, inflation, of course. And then number 3, the Omicron virus. So this is what is going on. Now, the key question is, how am I doing in this volatility? How is my account doing? And in order to take a look at this, we switch over to the handy dandy iPad. And this actually is account update number 15. I forgot to adjust it here. So for those of you who are joining us for the first time, let me give you a brief update on January 11th. I put $250,000 in cash into a trading account, and this is a margin account. So on January 11th, it gave me $500,000 in margin, in stock buying power, right? And the goal here is to make $15,000 per month, so $180,000 per year. Because I want to show you here, how do you trade for a living? And the idea was, or the idea is, with this account to generate these SRC profits, systematically, repeatable, and consistent. And if you have been following me for a while, then you know that every month I have been giving an update, sometimes twice a month. This is why today we are on account update number 15. Again, forgot to change it here. So let's take a look of what happened with this account. And this is where you can go back on the YouTube channel here to see that in January, I overachieved the goal of 15,000. So I made $21,000 in realized profits, 26,000 in February, 16,000 in March. In April, as you can see, In April, this is where I did not achieve my goal, fell a little bit short, but then we were right back with 14,000, 22,000. And this goes on until October. And you see, October, that's where I didn't trade a whole lot because according to my strategies, I didn't see a lot to trade. And if you're wondering, what am I trading here? So this is the wheel strategy, and I'm using the PowerX Optimizer. This is the tool that I personally use to find the best trades. And if you would like to know more about this strategy or this tool, I'll link to it in the description. So as of October 31st, I was at $166,000, $128 in realized profit. So the question is, with this market craziness going on that we had here, especially in the latter part of November, I mean, pretty much the day after Thanksgiving, where the markets were just plummeting down, going up. How did I do here in November? So let's see, drum roll, reveal. And in November, I made $16,911 in realized profits, bringing the total year to date until November 30th to $183,039. Now, looking at the trades that I did, so I'm switching over to my account here. You see, this is where it's actually quite interesting because I was able to sell both calls and puts. And you see, the reason why I was able to overachieve my goal again in November was because I was able to sell calls. So if you're new to this wheel strategy, here's how it works in a nutshell. You are selling put options and you're collecting premium. If prices stay above your strike price, you just keep the premium. If prices by expiration dip below the strike price, this is when you're getting assigned, and then you have to buy the stock at the strike price. And this has happened to me a few times in November. When this happens, then you can go to step number 3. So step number 1 is selling puts. Number 2, you get assigned or not. Step number 3 is where you would sell calls. And when you sell calls, this is where the fun part starts. And it's kind of scary because now you are assigned in stocks, right? So you own stocks, and it might actually dip a little bit more against you. And we'll take a look at my trades here in just a moment. But when you're selling calls, you're actually realizing more than the planned 30% per year. And this is what happened here. So as you can see, I was able to sell calls against DFS. I was able to sell calls against JWN, Nordstrom. I sold puts on UNG. I bought back the DFS calls, I rolled them actually. So DFS, Discover Financial Services, I was assigned there. So I rolled the calls to collect more premium. I sold calls on UNG. Then I had a few more DFS puts, as you can see. So UNG, LVS, then last week I traded Merck, and I also traded ARKF. So this is what happened here in this account. So let's take a look at some of these trades. And then after we are looking at these trades, I want to give away 30 times $100 to you. And I'll explain to you what exactly we're doing. Okay, so let's switch back onto the handy dandy iPad and go through the trades that I have currently going on. And yes, I'm switching over to the iPad. I'm just zooming out here a little bit so that we see a little bit the bigger picture. Here we go. ARKF is currently a stock that I own. So out in ARKF, let's just see, I own 2,100 shares. And this is where I got assigned at 47.50. So let me just see if we can, yes, use my handy dandy iPad and the pen here actually to draw on this. So I saw some strong support here at 47.50, and I sold puts for 47.50. Then, as you can see, ARKF dipped below, so I got assigned, and right now I own 2,100 shares of ARKF, and I've been able a few times already to sell calls against it. Right now we are trading at 43.23. So I was thinking about selling calls today, But then I thought, no, I do believe that ARKF will bounce a little bit back. And so I'm waiting to collect a little bit more premium. This morning we were trading with our mastermind. Some of our mastermind members decided to sell calls for next week, collected some nice premium here. I decided to wait it out and see what happens here tomorrow as we go into Friday. So another trade that I want to show you that I have going on is BA, Boeing. Oh my gosh, what a fun trade. Love Boeing, love that oops, that didn't work. Why? When I select Boeing here and then there we go. Now we are on Boeing. But as soon as I go to full page, it switches back to ARKF. So weird. Anyhow, here we go. So we are looking at Boeing. Here's what happened with Boeing. I saw support at 207.50. So I sold puts. at 207.50. As you can see, as we had this drop coming in, this is where it dipped below 207.50. So I got assigned 500 shares of Boeing and was able to sell calls already quite a few times. So right now I sold the 207.50 calls. And if tomorrow Boeing closes above 207.50, then my shares are getting called away and I don't own any more Boeing and I keep the premium from selling puts and selling calls. So this is the idea here. All right, then CLF. CLF is actually a trade that I entered today. Let's see what happens. No, it's really odd. There's a new operating system, the iOS 15, that I had to install, and ever since the screen share is not as nice as it used to be. Okay, so here, what did I do with CLF? With CLF, I sold the 1950. So I sold 1950 puts, and I did this earlier this morning, and I sold them for 19 cents. And I sold, how many did I sell? 51. So let's see, let's use a handy dandy calculator of how much I collected in premium here this morning. So 51 times 19, this would be $969 in premium. So $969. I'll keep this $969 regardless of what happens here with CLF. Now, if it dips below 1950 by next Friday, I sold next Friday's expiration. In this case, I would get assigned and I would own 5,100 shares of CLF, and then I can sell calls against it. So all of this is the fun part. So let's go to a few that are not as much fun as they used to be. So LVS, Las Vegas Sands, this is a stock that I've been trading where initially I've been assigned at a strike price of 58 that you see here on the screen. Then I flew a partial rescue mission, got assigned a few more shares, and now currently, let's just see if we go back here to LVS. So right now, or I did own 2,600 shares at a cost basis of 51.42. Then as LVS kept falling, I was flying another rescue mission. I bought another 1,000 shares at 35, lowering therefore my cost basis to around 46. I believe it is 46.82. Don't want to bore you right now with calculating. It's very close to this number. I thought that I added it to the chart. Apparently I didn't. It's all good. It's all good. So this is where right now I own 3,600 shares at an average price of 46.82. And as you can see right now, we are trading at 38.22. However, here's something that I did. Let me just show you. So on LVS, I also traded a call ratio spread. So I bought the 38 calls and I sold the 41 calls. And here's what this will do for me. While we are going back up here towards my cost basis, where then I will be able to sell calls again, here is where I can collect a little bit of premium. As an example, with this particular credit spread, or no, call spread that I did here, if by next Friday we are closing between 38 and 39, I would pocket an additional $400. If we are closing between 39 and 40, I would pocket $800. If we are closing between 40 and 41, I would pocket $1,200. So this is a trade that I put on. The way how I put on this trade is that it cost me a whopping $10. It cost me $10 to put on this trade with the potential, if next week we are closing between 38 and 39, make 400, 800, or 1,200. So loving this one. This is looking good, as right now we have all this Omicron stuff going on, and you know that travel and hospitality stocks, they have been bouncing around here together with this virus fears here. And today, as the Nasdaq is moving down again, LVS is moving down together with the Nasdaq. Okay, then we do have ride. As you know, this is here my I don't know what we want to call it. The sucky trade. I mean, we have to be careful here on YouTube, because otherwise they censor me, and I don't want to get this video blocked here because I say something if I tell you how I really feel about right. Anyhow, so as you know, right here I have 15,000 shares at a cost basis of let's see, I thought I did write down here. Yeah, 1286. So right now is not doing a whole lot of things. I'm actually looking to also put on one of these call credit spreads. So this is the idea that as I'm waiting for RIDE to move higher here towards my cost basis, that I make money very similar to what I did here with LVS. So I'm just waiting for the right conditions here. So we shall see what happens here with RIDE. Now, finally, last but not least, I have UNG here, the United Gas Fund. Now, this has been a really fun one to trade. And so if you're looking at here, originally, I traded this at a strike price of 17, sold puts with a lot of premium in there. Right now, my cost basis is right here at 1550. And this has been a pretty wild animal. I was able to collect a lot of premium. Let me just see if I find how much premium I have been able to collect on UNG. This has been kind of crazy. Yeah, UNG, I've just been trading it here for a few weeks. Let me just bring it up and show it to you. So let's just see transactions, and we go to UNG, and then I'm bringing it over here. So, yep, there we go. So UNG, as you can see, in November alone, I've been able to collect $8,340 here on UNG. So this has definitely been fun. Right now we have a pretty mild winter, and this is why this is mirroring natural gas prices, right? I mean, in case you didn't know this, it's an ETF that's mirroring natural gas prices. As we have a mild winter right now, it's absolutely normal that this dips a little bit. As soon as we have a cold front coming in, it will go up again. I mean, it's very seasonal. It's very typical what it does here. But right now, the only winter advisory that we have here in the United States is in Hawaii. Go figure. A winter advisory for Hawaii. So this, of course, doesn't really help just yet. But as you know, we are in the beginning of December. Winter is long, so we will be good here. So I'm not concerned about this at all. So these are the trades that I'm in. I'm very happy with where I am right now. Now, obviously, as you know, with these trades that I'm in, that I'm trading below my cost basis, I have some unrealized losses. So with the unrealized losses, I will see what I do with them by the end of the year, because if I'm looking at my trades here right now, so I'm pretty sure that by the end of the year, I will be out of ARC-F, so I don't need to do anything there. Pretty sure that probably tomorrow I'm getting out of Boeing. CLF, we will see, probably getting out of there. UNG, I'm not concerned. So we are mainly talking about LVS and RIDE. And this is where I'll keep you posted. I mean, today, as we are recording this video, as we're doing this video live, it is December 9th. So there's a few more trading days. We have, 12 more days? Is that correct? No, 21. what is 22 more days, so fewer less trading days. But since this year, Christmas and New Year's are actually falling on a Saturday, we have quite a few trading days. And so as we progress here towards the end of the year, I'll tell you exactly of what I'm planning to do here with these stocks. So we'll see. And this is where I know that some of you are super concerned about unrealized losses, and that's up to you. You see, I'm taking kind of the stance that the IRS does, and the IRS does not care about unrealized losses. So if, for example, you say, okay, you made $185,000, and now you say, oh, dear IRS, I also have $125,000 in unrealized losses, therefore I only made $60,000. The IRS will say, yeah, right. The IRS says, no way, we don't care about unrealized losses, we just care about realized gains, because unrealized losses, as you know, are subject to change every second that the markets are open. All right, so I know that we have quite a few questions around there. Now I'll take a look at the questions, but I also want to make sure that I'm giving away the money as I promised. And so let me back up here a little bit and explain to you of what has happened here. So we actually here at Rockwell Trading started a holiday calendar. And if you are not familiar with it just yet, go to rockwelltrading.com/holiday. So the idea was in the 25 days leading up to Christmas to open a door every day. And this is a tradition that we have in Germany. And so what we did on December 2nd is that we did a Toys for Tots run. And I'm actually delivering these toys next week. So next week, I'll deliver it to Toys for Tots. And thank you to everybody who participated here. Then on the 3rd, we actually did a contest where we say, Santa hat on a pet. Okay, snap a photo with your favorite furry friend with a Santa hat or any type of festive garment and post it in our private group. And then I said, the photo with the most likes will be announced during Coffee with Markus on December 6th. Well, it is December 9th right now. So I want to show you some of these pictures. And then for everybody so we give 10 prizes away. And I want to give $100 here to those with the most likes. Now, here is what you can do with this $100. So you can keep it for yourself, which is absolutely fine. No judgment here. You can give it to somebody in need. So if you know somebody, a neighbor, a friend, or I don't know, you just know somebody who needs the $100 more than you can do this. You can donate it if you want. We can buy a toy in your name and donate it for Toys for Kids, or you can invest it. And what do I mean by this? You can turn this $100 into a $500 coupon towards the PowerX Optimizer. So if you always thought, I want to buy the PowerX Optimizer, but I want to see if I can get a good deal. If you are winning right now, $100, you can do this. So 4 options. If I'm calling your name right now and I'm showing you these pictures here, and you win, just email to nicole@rockwelltrading.com of which of these 4 things you want to do. If you want to keep, give, donate, or invest. And let's see. Our first winner here, and again, we are going by likes, so we asked you to post it in our private network group here in Mighty Networks, and then we were counting up all the likes that this received. So here is Chip from Mark Hodge, received the most likes, and Mark actually said, after 50 attempts and Chip spinning in circles trying to eat Santa, finally he got a decent pick. So there's Chip. Mark, congratulations. Let Nicole know what you would like to do with the money. Okay, another winner here, second place. Jim actually posted a picture from Cora and the Sunshine State. So Jim Haddad, congratulations. Let Nicole know what you would like to do with your $100. And again, no judgment. If you choose to keep it all for yourself, that is fine, right? After all, it's Christmas and you're probably buying presents from this. Anyhow, so here is the next one. Lovely Bella, Ingo Schneckenberger. Ingo, lovely Bella a la Santa Claus. So stinking cute. So this 3rd place, you received the 3rd most like here. Then we do have next one here, PKO. PKO, if you're here, We have Rooney, Monty, and Lincoln waiting to tell Santa how good they've been all year. Okay, super cute picture. So PKO, just contact Nicole. Let me put it up here. Oh, I thought I could do it. Nicole@rockwelltrading.com. I'll put up the email address here. So PKO, you know who you are. All right, moving on. So then we have Kona from Brian Bosch. Contact Nicole, 1.5-year-old Jack Russell Terrier. Lots of treats involved and far more patience than I have. So all the credibility goes to my lovely wife, Barbara. So for the $100, either buy more treats, either for Kona or for your wife. Your choice. Okay, anyhow. Next prize. And this is where we have Ray Ellis. Ray, this is Dixie waiting for Christmas. Okay, Dixie, you are super cute and you received a lot of likes here. So we counted all of the likes. This is how you vote. Ray Ellis, please contact Nicole. And then we have Beppo and Taco from Heidi, one of our mastermind members. So cute. There you go. Aww. Okay. Heidi, to Beppo and Taco, please contact Nicole and let her know what you would like to do. If you would like us to Venmo or PayPal you $100, if you choose to give it to somebody, if you want to donate it for Toys for Tots, or if you would like to, well, you're a mastermind member, so you don't need the PowerX Optimizer anymore. Anyhow, good. What else do we have? We have next, Allison Christensen. Okay, this is so stinking cute. The head was a little bit big for Dormy, so he's trying to start a new trend, but he definitely looks dapper, not only with the head, but take a look at this, also with the Christmas bow. I mean, this is just amazing. All right, I believe this is the last one that we have in this category, and then we have two more categories that I want to show you. So we have here failed fosters, spoiled to the nines. So Chira, failed fosters, Lauren Sparrow, please contact Nicole. Congratulations. Okay, I believe that we have one more entry here. This is where we go. Okay, Stephen Lazar. It was a 6-month-old puppy to wear the hat and look at the camera. Okay, he was fixated on my wife. Anyhow, Rai, so congratulations to you. Hey, hope that you're enjoying it. We had a lot of fun, and if you're not part of this just yet, it is not too late. Go to rockwelltrading.com/holiday. We are giving away more prizes. So, but let's just see what happened then the other day. And since I was unable to do a Coffee with Markus on Monday, we're giving away a lot of prizes here today. So on the 5th, we have share your favorite Christmas movie, and we had a lot of entries in the Christmas movie. But what we really want to reward is, this was $5 mugs. There we go. Favorite recipe. We ask you to submit your favorite recipe, and then we ask you also to vote on your favorite recipe. And we got so many great recipes. So let me just show you, and let's actually go to the top 10 winner. And yes, absolutely, we will take a look at all of your questions here in a moment. So I'll go through this fairly quickly. By the way, do you like this video thus far, where you see what trades I'm taking, what's happening here in the markets, how I'm dealing with the markets, and then of course giving here a little bit of spreading Christmas cheer, holiday cheer, by giving away some prizes. I think this was just so much fun thus far, and we are just getting started. If you like it, click on like right now. Would really appreciate it. Okay, so let's see what recipes did we have here. We had some amazing recipes, and the one with the most likes was actually from our CEO, Debbie Montes, who made homemade vanilla extract. Homemade vanilla extract with all the ingredients, and this is what it looks like, and it received the most likes. So Debbie, of course, $100 for you, and you can choose what you want to do with this $100. Again, we have these, let's see, the 4 things that you can do: keep, which is absolutely fine, give, donate to Toys for Tots, and we'll really bring a lot of toys to Toys for Tots. Thanks for your generous donations. You probably don't need PowerX Optimizer. You already have that. Okay, so number 2, here is the next one. The next winner is Karen Morrison. Karen Morrison submitted a recipe for peppermint bark, and this received the second most likes here. So Karen, please contact Nicole at rockwelltrading.com and let us know what you would like to do with your $100. Then number 3, we had Terry Godfrey. So Terry, if you're here, contact Nicole at rockwelltrading.com with toffee butter crunch. This looks absolutely delicious. Thanks for submitting the recipe. And by the way, for those of you who are actually right now, getting hungry, well, there you know, there you go. Now you have a few ideas here for recipes. Bonnie actually submitted a pot roast crock pot, and Bonnie says it's not sweet, but sure delicious. I'm making it for a Christmas potluck at church this Sunday. And Bonnie, I'm so excited that you won $100 here, because Bonnie is actually here, as you can see, a badass trucker. So this is Bonnie's truck here. And she also submitted an entry and say, I will decorate my truck for Christmas. And we are waiting for a picture here. Anyhow, Bonnie, so excited for you. Stay safe on the road, right? Especially when you go into wintry and icy conditions, and $100 for you for submitting this amazing recipe. Okay, so then Lisette, La Clue Fox, a Christmas Stollen. And I believe that you have the recipe somewhere below here. So yes, this looks amazing. And recipe, very, very German here, by the way. Okay, then we have Dave Nault, who submitted a tortilla de Noel great-grandmother's recipe. Fantastic. So Dave Nault, congratulations to you. What else? We have a classic Bloody Mary cocktail turning into a party dip. Well, many of our members like this, Terry Sarver. So you win $100 here. Congratulations to you. And then we do have the best ever found recipe is the avocado salad. Simple but super healthy. And I mean, I don't know if this is a typical Christmas recipe, but hey, you posted it, our members voted, and it came in I don't know, 6th or 7th place here. What else do we have? We have Nita Johnson with a pistachio cherry quinoa salad. Well, Nita, this would not be my favorite, just to be honest, but hey, our members voted and you win $100. Congratulations of this. All right, what else do we have? We have, oh my gosh, popcorn balls. So every Christmas we make popcorn balls. This tradition goes back a couple of generations. Says Robin Spore. So Robin, congratulations to you. Also, also $100 for you. All right, fantastic. So we have one more category, and then we take a look at your trading questions here, and we'll take a look at what you would like to know. So definitely, but first of all, congratulations of the winners. This is so much fun. Okay, let's just go back for a moment to our holiday calendar so that we see of what was next here. So this was day 7, and then yesterday we asked you to show off your holiday decorations. And so you shared your photos, and I want to also reward 10 of you right here. So super excited about this. Let's switch over and let's see. Not so easy, Peppermint. I'm just trying to find where we are right now. And okay, we were at the popcorn balls. Here we go. So Nick Spohr, our mastermind member, received the most likes for his decorations here. That's the house decorated. Credit to his wife, Robin, doing all of this. She's the best. So from Utah here, Nick, congratulations, you win $100. Buy your wife something nice. I mean, this looks like a lot of work here. Then we have our PKO. One more time, PKO, you win again. You win again with Dickens Village here. Fantastic. So thanks for sharing this. What else? We have Robert Dearborn. Robert Dearborn shared his house decorations here. You voted and Robert came in 3rd. So Robert, contact Nicole at rockwelltrading.com. Let her know what you would like to do with the $100 that you won. All right, a few more here right now. So Randy actually has the photo shelf becomes our Santa shelf at Christmas time. Look at all of these Santas. That is amazing. Well, my favorite one must be the one on the Harley. Love riding my Harley. So there he is. Okay, fantastic. So this goes to Randy Sabula. Congratulations to you. Loving it. And again, if you haven't participated yet, it's not too late. We have a lot going on over the next few days leading up here to Christmas. We have Dan Buda. Dan Buda submitted this from South Carolina. His Christmas setup looks beautiful, and our members voted. You also win $100 here. We have Brad. Brad, and I love that you are having the Rockwell socks here as stockers, okay? So we have Rockwell socks, trading my socks off from Rockwell Trading, and love it. Other members loved it, so you win a prize here as well, $100 for you. Then we do have an 11-foot live tree from Mike and Alice Romanet. Also mastermind members here. This looks amazing. 11-foot. This reminds me a little bit of Clark Griswold. Did you actually go into the woods and cut it yourself? You know what I'm talking about. Christmas vacation. What is it? Christmas lampoon? All right, another prize here. Donna Prentice from Arizona. Beautiful. This is her holiday decoration. So you win another $100. Pam Light. So Pam here says a little bit late to the party, but this is a fabulous idea. Other members thought so as well and voted you into the top 10 here. So congratulations for you. And then we have one more, and it is Robin that came in with this one. And you might say, what the heck is this? And Robin actually shared a very sad story here, because this was her dad's tribute to the plight of the California farmer, because during the drought of 2015, my parents were forced by the California government to cut down a bunch of trees. So this is why still here decorating it, and I love all of this around going on. So a lot going on here. This is fantastic. So congratulations. Also $100 for you, and please contact Nicole at rockwelltrading.com. We have a list of all of the winners here, and if you haven't been there, we will contact you through a message here in Mighty Networks. Okay, fantastic. By the way, when we did our Toys for Tots drive, we received already over $3,000 in donations, and really thank you so much. I think I already spent $4,500 on toys, so we will keep buying more toys, and then next week I will actually do a video and let you know how many toys. So we will film this, all the toys that you have donated or that we shop together here. So thank you. You guys are amazing. All right, fantastic. So with this out of the way, let's talk a little bit more about trading here and see what questions you have. And I need to scroll back because there's so many. By the way, while I'm looking for this, and if you're enjoying this thus far, do me a favor and click on like, because I love coming online here and showing you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And as you know, it's not all good. And everybody who is just showing you, oh yeah, my gosh, I made all of this money and I never have a losing trade. No, that's not how trading works, right? I mean, when trading, you have winning trades, you have losing trades, you might have realized gains, you have unrealized losses, and this is just part of trading. I hope that this is helpful for you just to see what trading is all about, what trading is like, that it is not only, oh, driving around in Lambos and Ferraris and every day you're printing money. That's not how it works. All right, Mario says, looking up forward to this update. All right, fantastic. Nita is here. Congratulations, Nita, as you won. As you know, you won, so Nicole will be contacting you. And yeah, David says, schedule an appointment with the CPA. So we will talk more about this in the upcoming Coffee with Markus. It's really important. I already talked to my CPA of what I will do with my unrealized losses, right? Because at some point, either unrealized losses are turning around into gains, right? Or unrealized losses have to become realized losses. So in this where you need to decide what is best for your situation and talk to your CPA. David Durham is a mastermind member. We talked about it this morning. I shared what I will do, what the strategy that my CPA and I have devised, and I'll keep you posted here of what's going on. All right, Jake, so good to see you. Jim, good to see you. DL, good to see you. Lorena, okay. Fantastic. Jay says, driving home, can't wait what I'm giving away. I think it was 30 times $100, so super excited about this. Okay, so Olaf says, loving the wheel, over $90,000 earned since the end of March. That is fantastic. Regarding PowerX, when we'll have candlesticks, wait for the next update. We have a major update coming out with 2.6. We are planning to have this released before Christmas, and we already implement a few cool things. Candlesticks are not in there yet, but it's 2.6 that is coming out. We are planning to have candlesticks back at around 2.62 or 2.63, so very early next year, probably in January here. All right, good to see everybody here. There are so many comments, and so Jim says, can we start the day over so that I can do DKS different? Wouldn't that be nice if sometimes we can just rewind, right? And that's a beautiful thing when you're paper trading or in a simulator. This is where you can undo. Once you're trading live, you can't. And whether you're missing a trade or you're making a mistake, you have to live with it, right? If you missed the trade, move on. The next trade is just around the corner. If you made a mistake, as I did with Right, then I'll show you what I'm doing here and what I'm planning to do. So we shall see. Okay. Good, everybody to see here. So Sebastian says, it is official. I'm a fresh member of the mastermind. Sebastian, congratulations. So excited for you. Okay, cheers from Munich. Hey, are you already having snow in Munich? I miss Munich in wintertime. As you know, I used to live there around Schloss Nymphenburg. So excited here. Anyhow, congratulations. Let's see. Anita says it's better to close a trade and then open another the following week, or should you just roll it? Okay, you can do both. Either one, right? I mean, sometimes it makes more sense to roll it. Sometimes you can just let it expire and then wait a few days until Monday. So either way is fine there. Okay. So Nathan says, are you buying the current dip in crypto? That's what we all want to know. I am still not trading crypto, and this might be a huge mistake for me. There's a lot of volatility in cryptos, as you know. I mean, Bitcoin recently was at 69,000. A few weeks later, it is at 42,000. So, I mean, that's a pretty healthy 30% dip. That's a little bit too much volatility for me just yet. But I'm looking into this. By the way, we will implement cryptocurrency into PowerX Optimizer this month. So in December, with the next release, the release 2.6 will include cryptocurrencies. We will include probably around 2,000 different cryptocurrencies, so that when you have PowerX Optimizer, you can also trade cryptocurrencies with PowerX Optimizer here, if this is what you want. All right, good to see everybody here. And now I need to get to the questions. Okay, so Derek says, what do we need to do to be eligible to win the $100? You need to participate in our holiday calendar here that we have. And Derek, I think you did, didn't you? Didn't you win a prize? I can't remember because I just read 30 names and I already forgot about this. So the good news is when trading, you don't need to have a good memory. You just need to write everything down here. Anyhow, super excited here. So let's see. I spelled October incorrectly? Really? Geez, so Pete, what the heck is wrong with you? I did. I spelled it the German way. You're absolutely right. I did spell it because in German it is spelled with a K. I will correct this. Thanks for letting me know. Appreciate it. BMW Man 5. Okay, I will correct that. Fantastic. Good. What else? Oktoberfest is correctly spelled. There we go. We'll let this one slide. Good. I sold my paid off Tesla, take the money and trade the wheel on my new Tesla. Okay. Good, Adam. I mean, just don't trade with borrowed money, right? Make sure that you don't do that. Only money that you have, because there's always a risk of losing money with trading here. All right, so Stefan says 16.7% in November, 73% RI year to date on the realized profits. And again, then there's also the unrealized. And we'll see end of the year when it comes, I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing there. So in Coffee with Markus, I'll let you know. And then, of course, in January, as I have the year statement, we are doing a year in review of everything that has been going on there. All right, so let's see. I probably missed this, but Jim is now also in the $200,000 club. That's great, Teresa. I know that you cracked the $200,000 in realized profits this year. Jim also did it. That is fantastic. Okay, so how does one join the 200K club? You make $200,000 with trading. That's how you join. It's an honorary title. It's an honor. But we are thinking about making it official and for our members then actually doing something special here. Okay, so Larry says he's a little bit behind, closing November with 65,000 started in July. Larry, this is awesome. Congratulations. I know that you are crushing it. That is fantastic. Okay, John says, okay, I'm new, loving my PowerX software, a new system of trading. Thank you. Okay, thank you for watching here, for liking this video, hint, hint, hint. And yeah, just for hanging out with me. I love hanging out with you. And I love all this positivity in this community that we have, because when we look around us, there's too much negativity going on, right? And I think I shared this the other day. Let me just bring it up again. So there's a quote that really resonates with me. And this is, I think J.R.R. Tolkien made Gandalf say it. Not quite sure. I mean, for those of you who are diehard fans, probably know this. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. And you can be negative and you can be a nagger, or you can be positive, encouraging. And this is what I choose to do. This is why I love hanging out here with you, because I mean, look at this. When somebody reports, hey, I made money, it's not that others say, okay, you made money. How much money did you lose? Or something like this. Everybody cheers in and says, fantastic, congratulations. This is awesome. You're like Kathy, right? I mean, Kathy immediately says, way to trade, Larry, and congratulations, Teresa. I mean, look at this. This is just amazing. This is what I love about this community here. All right, fantastic. So what else do we have? So Wannabe Trader has a put credit spread on Boeing to be closing it soon with 95% profit. That is fantastic. Jody says, my goal is 250,000. I'm at 249,000. Jody, congratulations. Now, Jody is also part of our mastermind. This is so awesome. My God, isn't that exciting? You're cracking $250,000 in realized profits with trading. I mean, that's amazing. And for those of you who are sitting here and wondering, how is this possible? Well, this is what we are sharing. There's also a few videos here in the description about how I trade the wheel strategy, the PowerX strategy. As you can see, I also have written a couple of books. So if you would like to get those, I'll put some links in the description. I'll send them to you for $4.95. So they're really nice hardcovers. If you want to do that, sure, no problem at all. Okay, you see, usually we go for 45 minutes here, and then I'm cutting it off. But right now I see that there's still so many comments. Are you cool if you're going a little bit longer here today? Is that okay with you? Instead of 45 minutes, that maybe we go for an hour, because I want to make sure that after giving away all of these prizes, I also get to your questions here. Really loving it. Okay. So, yeah, Teresa says, Jody will beat all of us. I mean, let's see. This is what I love about it, that you're also, like me, open and honest and sharing of what's happening with your accounts, right? I mean, there's no shame in it, and the good, the bad, and the ugly. And for you, it seems to be the good, which is fantastic here. Okay, so somebody asked Larry, with what account did he start to make this $65,000 since July? And Larry is sharing here $175,000 account. Also open it as a margin account. You have $350,000 in margin here. All right, what else? And Adam says, collecting around 1,000 in premium a month. Call me McDonald's because I'm loving it. And you see, it doesn't really matter how much money you make. The cool thing is, think about it. You're making money with trading. Think about it. There are so many traders who are losing money with trading. Have you heard about the 90-90-90 rule? It is said that 90% of traders lose 90% of their money in the first 90 days. So, I mean, if right now you're already making money, that's awesome. Congratulations. Loving it. That is fantastic. That is fantastic. So somebody asked, how much margin are you currently using? What is your current buying power? Somebody asked me, how much margin did I use over the year? And this is where I was looking at the interest that I paid. And based on the interest that I paid thus far for the year, so until end of November, I have used $65,000 in margin. Because I'm with Tastyworks. Tastyworks requires 7% in interest. So $250,000 in cash and then $65,000 based on how I calculated it. This was the easiest way because somebody asked me really this morning this question of how much margin I have been using in order to get these results, and I did not use all of the margin that is available. So at least based on these calculations where I looked at how much did I pay in interest, right? And so I came up with a number that I already forgot. And then I divided this by 7% because this is the margin interest with Tastyworks, which gives me the number of what Tastyworks thinks how much I have been using in margin. And there's probably a different way to do this by digging through the account statement. So I might do this at some point. We'll see. But this does this help already, MC? Okay, good. What else? What else do we have? And Raj says, I have a realized profit of $575,000 year to date on an $800,000 account. And you see, that's a cool thing. Raju, you see this whale strategy, you can trade on a smaller account and you can trade on a larger account. I mean, we just had somebody reporting he made $1,000 a month, and this is what you can do with this wheel strategy. Or if you can even trade a larger account, it doesn't really matter. That is the cool thing here. All right. What else do we need to do? Sama is asking Raju if Raju is trading the wheel, and Raju says yes, exactly. That's what I do. And yes, Brian, my nemesis, right. And so Tony's asked, don't you ever give up on right? You see, this where as we come closer to the year end, yeah. So I'll see if there's any positive news. As you know, they already said they're producing the trucks sometime next year in the third quarter. Until then, I mean, I've said it over and over again here. Until then, I expect right to really bounce between 450 and 650, right in this range. And this is where they are. I think it is now down to 4 to 650. So they are in this range. And I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll definitely keep you posted. All right. Good. So I have my multiple accounts. I have 2 accounts with Tastyworks. I have 3 accounts with Tradier, and I have 3 accounts with Interactive Brokers. So this gives me like 8 accounts, something like this. So I have multiple accounts. The ones at Interactive Brokers, they're super inactive. I'm not doing a whole lot there. The accounts on Tradier, I'm mainly trading with our mastermind members. So this is where we are placing trades according to the PowerX strategy. We are trading ROC trades, ROCC. That's a strategy that we trade with our mastermind. And then also I have some money parked there because I'm still planning to invest in real estate. And I'm right now between investments. So I have some money parked there. And this is in a separate account. Okay. Anyhow, so there we go. What else? And yeah, PKO, I'll trade my my workhorse for your ride. Sure, let's do that, right? I mean, talk about some turds here. Okay, so Wazir is asking, is this a monthly spread? So the spread that I talked earlier, the ratio call spread here is until next week. It is December 17th. So that's where he is. Okay, David is asking, do you have a position in PayPal? I do not have a position in PayPal. These are the positions that I've shared with you are all the positions that I have. All right, what else do we have here? And Rochester says, Rochester, you have a $430,000 loss on right? Wow. Okay, well, I'm, let's see, where am I right now? I can tell you what is my current loss on right. So right now, as of the market close, December 9th, it is $112,616. So that is the unrealized loss here that I have in RIDE, 112,616. And we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens there. So Rochester, if you are sitting on 432,000, ouch. Sorry. Okay. Anyhow. Okay. Jake, do you have $180,000 loss right now? Not quite sure. Okay. So anyhow, my current loss on RIDE, 112,616. There you go. Just in case you were wondering about the exact number. All right, what else do we have here? Tony says he's closing all my losers to offset my gains. And again, be careful, especially if then you decide to go back into this. There's a wash sale rule. We'll talk about this in one of the upcoming Coffee with Markus, just in broad strokes, what you have to consider as you are coming to a year end and as you might consider realizing some losses. When does it make sense? When does it not make sense, right? So we'll talk about this. I'll have this written down for another Coffee with Markus. Okay, good. So let's see. And Rochester, oh, you're talking about mine? Oh, yeah, you're wrong. It's 15,000, right? 15,000 shares that I have, and the price is 12.86. And I don't know how you're coming up with the math. This is if RIDE would be at 0, then it would be 15,000 times 12.86. So no, got your math a little bit wrong here. Guys, I mean, I'm surprised. You know better how many shares I have than I do. Just ask me instead of just writing down something that you don't know. Yeah, so Rochester, no, I have not 50,000 shares. Sama, no, I have not 17,000 shares. I've been very transparent about this. I have 15,000 shares, and I've been very transparent of what the current loss is. So, I mean, you can speculate all day long, and you're wrong. All right, so Timothy says the calendar has been fun. Absolutely. That has been lots of fun here to do, and I am enjoying doing this calendar here with you. All right, so I see a lot of congratulations here. That is amazing. And yeah, Christina says these pictures are great. Jim, thank you so much for submitting all of these. And Jake also, geez, what did I just say? It's 112,616. If you want to write it down, that is the correct loss on RIDE. So it's not 180,000. It is 112,616. Now you know. So, okay. Good. Yay for the holiday pets. Absolutely. They were so much fun. So much fun. Okay. Hey, we are really running a little bit out of time here. I really appreciate it. I know that we went a little bit longer today, but there were just some excellent questions. And I'm also glad that I could clarify a few things for you. And I know that some of you love speculating. You don't have to, because I'm telling you exactly of what's happening here. So if you enjoyed this video, click on like. We have a few videos popping up right now that you can watch if you would like to learn more about this. I will see you in tomorrow Mark is doing the stock market update, because I am traveling with my daughter to St. Petersburg because she is participating in the high school keelboat nationals. So she's competing with her sailing team in the nationals in St. Petersburg. So I'll be going there this weekend. I'll be back in Coffee with Markus on Monday. If you enjoyed this video, share it, like it, I don't know, do comment on it, and I will see you very soon. Have a great rest of your day.